Hey guys, I think we are live. Guys, we are live from the Lodging Conference 2021. It's been an amazing time. It's Wednesday. We've been here for a few days and it's been an amazing time connecting with a lot of different people. Guys, comment and let me know if this is live and if because I don't know if we had internet problems and we are live, but let's get the show started. This is episode 109.
Hi, welcome to Hospitality Live with Rupesh, the hotel industry's top weekly resource for everything hospitality. Each week, you'll hear insights and the latest trends. Plus, get ready to be inspired by hotel leaders that are here to help you grow. Now, here's your host, Rupesh Patel.
What's up, everybody? Super excited, guys. This has been an amazing time. This is my very first lodging conference. It's been awesome. We have almost 2,000 people here. So thank you so much to Harry Javers for inviting me. So excited. We got the Hilton booth right behind us and all the other brands. Plus inside there's a bunch of amazing vendors. And then we've learned so much, guys. Please comment. Let me know where you're watching from. I would love to bring people on and see where people are listening from and watching from. I know usually we have people from like all over the place. And this is a little bit weird for me because I'm usually in my office and it's a closed, confined area where I can kind of focus. But, you know, it's okay. We keep it going. Guys, comment. Let me know where you're watching from. And let's see if I can pull up some banners. There you go. See if we have some people commenting. And then, by the way, guys, like I said, this is my first lodging conference. It's been amazing to connect with a lot of different people that I never connected with in the past. So today we're going to learn more about celebrating the 500th hotel for Home2 Suites by Hilton, which I'm an owner at. So shout out to Bhavik and the entire team at Matrix Hospitality in Queensbury, New York. But we're super excited that, you know, there's a lot of things going on at this conference. And but guys, by the way, let's see. All right, we have Dorothy in the house, Tampa in the house, Texas in the house. Wow, we have Malaysia in the house. Good morning to Jane. We got Daytona Beach in the house. Awesome. Yeah. Hey, good morning to the Home2 Suites in Claremont, Florida. Sunny Denver. Guys, shout out to everybody that's watching. And guys, share this right now so you can have more people join our conversation. We have Grand Rapids, Michigan. Good morning to everybody. Hey, Home2 Suites, Statesboro, Georgia. Super excited about that. Guys, this episode is brought to you by, let me see if I can pull up the banner. Somebody, if you watch every week, you know what to do. Brought to you by smartguests.com with over 50 tools to help your hotel grow its customer service, reviews, operations, with free shipping, high quality print products. Go to smartguests.com. Somebody put that in the comments, www.smartguests.com. Or www.smartguests.com. Thank you so much to Smart Guests, guys. Bookmark this link. We have over 4,600 hotels in the United States purchasing and improving their reviews and customer service scores, which we all need right now. So thank you so much to Smart Guests. All right, let's see. We have Cambodia. I think this is the first. We have Cambodia in the house, Sarasota in the house, Raleigh in the house. He said, "What's for breakfast, Raheem?" I got a coffee. There's breakfast. Actually, breakfast is starting right now. It started at 7. It goes on till 8 until the lodging conference starts at 8:15 this morning. So super excited about that. Thank you so much, Jay, for the shout out. All right. So every week I have a mindset. And we'll get more into the lodging conference, but every week I have a mindset. And this week's mindset, let me know if this is true for you. And it happens to me all the time. It is a challenging day yesterday makes you stronger today. And, you know, you might have that day where you're like, you know what, I just want it to be over. But you know what, those hard days make you strong as far as the education that you learn from it, the people that you might have connected with. Maybe you got over some frustration. So my thing is, you know, if I've had a challenging day yesterday, it always makes me even stronger today. And that's what I live by. I don't know if you live by that, but that's my mindset as far as positivity. Anybody do that? Comment and let me know if that's part of what you do. All right, so let's see. All right, so I'm gonna get into the and by the way, Sarah's not here. She's in Mexico with Charisma Hotels, and she's just talking about all the cool things that are happening in Mexico with her brand that she works with. But super excited that we're gonna have some interesting facts right here. So I'm gonna do the you know what? I'm gonna do the hospitality minute with Sarah. But let's see. All right. Here we go. Let me pull it up. All right. So this week in lodging, they shared some HVS share some awesome tips or some stats. And here's the forecast right now. You can look back at 2018, 2019. This is national overall occupancy, RevPAR, and rate. And you can see that 2020 it jumped from 66 down or dropped down to 41. And then in 2021, this year, it is at 55. And guess what? Here's the forecast for the next few years. And here's the rate. If you look at it, the rate is going up. So I'm super excited about that. And you can see the revenue change. So that was some great news. I don't know if you see that, if you experience that at your hotel where you've done a forecast, maybe your ownership's doing a forecast and it's going up. This is the kind of the forecast that we are seeing. And this is what a lot of people are talking about. And I actually posted this morning, I said, when does business travel come back? And a lot of people said 2023, 2024, 2025. Guys, when do you think business travel is going to come back? And I think that's very important as far as us talking about the different things that are happening. The different things that are happening for, let's say, all right, there you go. The different things that are happening for our hotels and our different, the different locations. So let's see if I can, and by the way, I think we have somebody trying to spam our comments, guys. Somebody stop that guy from spamming our comments. That way this could be like an authentic conversation. Let's see. Somebody kind of stop him. Hey, Runes, please stop doing that. As far as your comments, please share that with other people on your own LinkedIn network. All right, good. So here's the next thing that we talk about, and it is let's see, let me pull it up. Is the technology. So a couple days ago, they talked about what the newest technology is and how they're focused on the future of hospitality, and they shared 5 things. And what's up? Come on in real quick. Glenn Hausman's in the house.
How's everyone doing? Happy Root Show.
Hey, Glenn is killing it here. He's done a bunch of episodes. But all right, well, let's get back to the technology of things. So I want to share the top 5 things that that are happening within the space that's pretty cool. So here it is. All right, the first one is think about how people sleep in your room, and the hotel of tomorrow looks like this, where it is you're optimizing your sleep with the pattern that you already do at home, and you can have that at home or have that at your hotel with a smart bed, which is really cool. And the next one is a roving hotel. You ever heard of that, where you're going from one destination to another and you're basically just roving in a hotel, which is awesome. So that was pretty cool. And then everyone's talking about robots, and I posted a poll a few days ago. I said, hey, what do you think the most top technology is? And I said robots is one thing, but I think everyone said the best thing was a connected hotel. I agree. And here's a picture of a connected hotel with robots in it. So this robot is serving you drinks and engaging with you, and you see drones flying around too, kind of connecting different parts of the hotel. And would that be weird if you're at a hotel with robots taking care of your needs? I think that is kind of weird, but this is the hotel of tomorrow. What do you guys think as far as the hotel of tomorrow? There's a lot of cool things that are happening in our space. And by the way, tomorrow I am headed to High Tech in Dallas, where we're going to talk about what's happening. So I'll be doing High Tech TV live from the trade show in Dallas. Hope to see you there, or hope to see you on LinkedIn, where we're going to share a lot of different insights. But all right, so this is episode 109, and we're talking about the 500th hotel, and our featured guest today is Leonard Guz, and he is the global brand head of Home2 Suites by Hilton. In his role, he's responsible for the global brand strategies, portfolio-wide execution, customer experience, net growth, and financial and commercial performance of the brand. He's had so much experience within Hilton. I'm just going to bring him on because I think it's important that we just get into the conversation. Leonard, wake up.
Rupesh,
Welcome.
good morning.
What's
How
up?
are
Yeah,
you? Good
good.
to see everybody. How's everyone doing? We got like a global team over here. This is cool.
I
We're going
know.
global.
So for the folks that don't know and never stayed at a Home2 by Hilton, here it is. Home2 Suites is an amazing. We own one. This is an amazing platform for the extended stay model within Hilton, and it's probably one of your most popular brands right now, with over 500 within 10 years. Wow, that's amazing.
Well, it's been quite a journey, Rupesh, and I just want to say big thank you to. I saw a bunch of our Home2 team members and leaders on the call. This industry takes a village, doesn't it, in terms of how we do business? And I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's been part of our journey. We are a little bit less than 10 years old. We just turned 10 years old. We hit 500 faster than any other brand in the industry. So if you can find one that hit 500 faster, let me know. I'm not able to find one. But what makes me really proud is the experiences we're delivering. We're getting more 5-star reviews than our competitive set, which I'm incredibly proud. So huge shout out to all of our team members and all our leaders in the ground. Amazing job. And we have another 460 in the pipeline. So we have more hotels under construction than any other brand. And again, just thanks to everyone for the incredible work. The other piece I want to tell you, I don't know if you knew, but we got ranked as the #1 extended stay brand on the Entrepreneur magazine. So for all of you owners and operators out there, thank you for your vote of confidence. Our owners and operators love this brand. It's an easy brand to run and has great top line, bottom line returns. So it's we're excited about where we're going.
And through the pandemic, I mean, it was one of the top brands to perform in the extended stay space because of the kitchen. And guys, if you don't know what the kitchen looks like and the room looks like, here it is. And this is, I think this is one in Los Angeles, but this is beautiful.
People love those sofas. And you got a sleeping area, you got a living area. See that little table there? You can move it around. So people do all kinds of things, kind of moving this around. So they love the flexible furniture.
Absolutely.
And it's one of the things everyone talks about. They just love the rooms.
Yeah. What is your favorite part about the Home2 Suites room?
It's that flexibility. Like when I do calls like this, you can actually put your laptop on the shelf and it looks like you're like in a studio almost,
cool. Yeah.
Then you have the kitchen suites, that's very popular, particularly during pandemic when people couldn't dine out. And then the ability to kind of separate the living space for sleeping space, it's very popular with our guests. But it looks spacious. So it's actually deceiving because the room is not that much bigger from a square footage perspective, but the way it's laid out, it gives you a sense of depth and space, and people just love it.
Yeah, you walk in, you're like, whoa! It's like long, and I love it. I actually went to where did we go? We were in New Mexico, and we stayed at a Home2 Suites, and we loved it. My family loved it, and it's great for like who stays at a Home2 Suites.
So a couple of things, so I got to tell you about a gentleman called Mr. Dempsey. Mr. Dempsey checked in 10 years ago in our Home2 #2 when we had our #2 Home2.
What state?
In the Salt Lake City area. Okay. Mr. Dempsey never checked out. He's been with us for 10 years because he just loves the brand so much.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So Mr. Dempsey is the longest staying customer. He's his wonderful customer. And he just became like, he said, Home2 has become my family. Last week I was down in Fort Myers, Florida, visiting with some of our hotel teams with Jeff Good with Good Hospitality.
Yeah, sure.
And customers, we house many customers. About 50% of our occupancy last year was extended stay. These are traveling crews. These are Amazon distribution center crews. These are if you build the next Chick-fil-A. But sadly, sometimes we house a lot of customers, what we call insurance housing customers. Hurricanes, tornadoes, when people's, sadly, houses burn down. So ran into this lady, fortunately can't remember her name, her apartment burned down. So she was placed at a Home2 Suites. Her and her husband had been there for 3 or 4 months. She said, Leonard, I love this. I have my... Upstairs is like kind of a little studio apartment. Yeah. Downstairs, I have a laundry facility, the spin to cycle concept to connect with fitness.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know if I want to go back to my apartment. We're going to stay here. So we may have another Mrs., that's going to be with us for many years. But what's interesting is whether it's corporate travelers or leisure travelers, they really like the amenities. Outside you have the grilling patio area.
I love the fire pit.
The fire pit area.
Is my favorite.
People just love to hang out. We have saline pools that feel very nice. And then if you think about a lobby, it's kind of like an extension of your living space. So it's
Absolutely.
not just a lobby. People actually come out and hang out and spend time together, particularly on weekends. So we're all about building communities, bring people together, and this brand product allows us to do that.
Right. And, not only do, the leisure market love it, the corporate market loves it, but there's, schools love it, students. I mean, we
Yes,
have
yeah.
people, we have sports teams staying with us, and
Sports
they stay the entire
teams
week.
are in every weekend. Yeah, we're filled with sports teams.
Yeah, and even
Yep.
through the summer, like there were so many families that loved this brand because it's simple, it's easy, and it's very comfortable and convenient.
Sometimes I get pinged on weekends. So a lot of these amazing moms that coordinate soccer teams, they find my DM. It's like, hey, we need more rooms at Home2 Suite. So we have an amazing support team that can help us coordinate inventory. But it's been a good hit with sports teams.
Well, we're talking about people, and we're talking about the leadership at each property, and then leadership at Hilton. What makes this a local thing? Because I know at our property, we support the local Ronald McDonald's.
Yep.
And that house, and just really community is a big part of the brand.
It is. So part of our brand program, each of our hotel has to sign up for an alliance in our local community, because we believe it's not just about the services and experiences we deliver to customers. It's about a difference we create to local communities. Starting with job creation, which is a big deal, having a really good job. And every time you open a Home2 Suite, it leads to job creation.
Absolutely.
It leads to great communal activities. So each of our hotels are a local community partner. I'm thinking about Breck up in Aberdeen, Maryland. Breck and team do a lot of work for Habitat for Humanity.
Mm-hmm.
I think you guys have done something up in Queens, up in New York,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We're connected to the Ronald McDonald House, and we're
Yeah.
helping that. And then
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
families in there that need the support, and that's what I love about this brand. It's the leadership at the local property. It's the leadership at Hilton and within your team that is building this this experience, right? It's not just this hotel stay, but it's more than that. Tell us more about like the other things that you do around kind of the brand.
Yeah, so there's two parts going on. If you think about I'm a big believer in brand culture. Brand culture make a heck of a difference. Look, we can design the most beautiful product, the most amazing amenities. In 6 or 12 months, everyone else is doing it.
Yeah.
Brand culture is something that's very difficult to copy. We have this unique culture called Free to Be You, and we're having some fun with it. It empowers our team members and leaders to be the authentic themselves, and allows them to be very creative in the way they serve their guests. So I want to give you one example. Bobby Sharp in Murray, Utah. He's one of our amazing general managers. He had an army crew that was being deployed to go overseas.
Okay.
And normally you would just house them, right? You know what Bobby did? He hired the local Girl Scouts to come in and place handwritten notes for these soldiers, put in Mercy chocolates, put in flavored water, and the difference this made. I mean, these soldiers are being deployed for the next 2 years. They will not see their families for a while. And just these are kind of unique experiences that we're able to create. And those are the kind of things that people remember.
People remember those small touches, those little things that they didn't expect when they walked into the hotel.
And you can't teach it. You can't ever bring standard against it. You got to have the spirit of the brand that enables and delivers it. And that's one of the biggest things that will make a difference for us.
Talked about the heroes that you guys award every single year, because I know that's a big part of the Hilton culture.
Yeah. We do different kind of brand awards. We brand awards, and Chris Nassetta, our CEO, will be issuing the CEO Lightman Warmth Award as well in a couple of weeks here. We have I truly think about our team members, leaders as the heroes in our industry. When you visit them, when you meet with them, every single one of them. We, of course, rank hotels based on a bunch of metrics in terms of quality and experience you deliver. But truly, every single one of them. And one of the pieces very important to me is how do we stay connected with our field? So you may have seen, I've been traveling quite a bit.
You have.
And it's amazing how much you learn from our leaders and team members when you're out there.
So when you're out there at the property, what are you learning? What kind of feedback is coming back to you saying, listen, we want to do these amazing things. Well, how do you guys keep it going? How do you guys keep it growing?
I'm a big believer lead from the front. I'm not big into sitting in our corporate office and counting how we're doing on numbers. When I started, I set this goal of visiting 100 hotels in 100 days, which was pretty ambitious. And I have to say, I hit the 100 hotels, but it took me a little bit longer than 100 days. But we were out there. It's interesting. Like when you get to sit down with a group of amazing housekeepers, with a group of our amazing GM leaders, DOS leader, it just gives you a little bit of different sense. So one of the things I quickly realized, and we all know this, is how challenging supply chain is right now.
Yeah.
We had candidly issues getting terry and linen in our hotels, so you can kind of run the hotels efficiently. And based on a feedback from our team members and understanding what a challenge it is, one of the things we're able to do with New leading our Hilton supply management team, instead of waiting for terry and sheets to come across on a boat on China, we are able to get them airshipped so we can get ahead and get the Home2 portfolio on track. So these are little things, but they make a heck of a difference, particularly operationally.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
kudos to everyone.
Yeah, when you can support the properties that way, it's a major benefit to the GMs and the people that are working on property. Because last summer and this summer, people have had some challenging times where GMs, we know GMs that are working in housekeeping or doing other roles.
And we're not out of the woods yet, but
Yeah.
it's being on the ground, understanding what's really going on allows us to go back on a corporate level, saying what do we need to adjust so the baseline is in place so you can do all the other cool things. So I want to talk to you about some of the cool things we're doing as well.
Please. I want to talk about the future of
Yes.
Home2 Suites.
Yeah. So a couple of things. Lots going on in the industry, right? A lot of chatter about how do we recover, where do we go? But given the momentum we have Home2 Suites, we have a unique opportunity to kind of set the trends. One of the things you may have seen last week is we announced this amazing partnership with Mars Petcare. So if you think about travelers with pets, 2/3 of U.S. households already have a pet. 23 million households adopted a pet last year. And the good news for us, 7 out of 10 households plan to travel with their pet.
Wow,
So
7 out of 10.
Trend.
7 out of 10 families are going to take their pets on the road. And that's my question to you guys. For the folks that are watching and listening, would you take your pet on a trip, or are you planning to take your pet on a trip? We did this past summer. It was awesome because my sister's family has a pet too. Yeah. And it was like cousins or brothers getting together. And it was so much fun to, take our pet along the way.
Whole definition of extended family now, right?
Exactly. And so the question is, are you planning to take your pet on a future trip? And that's what I love about this brand is, you guys are so flexible and you can bring your pet or you can't, and you still get that experience.
It's interesting. We've been 100% pet friendly for a while. We just weren't screaming from the rooftop. And look, as a brand, we're all about being purposeful, not boastful. So we like to stay humble.
Sure.
But we want to be innovative. So Mars is one of the biggest players.
Talk to us about Mars.
They own 2,000 pet clinics. They own a bunch of franchises like King Bow Wow, doggy daycare franchises. Okay. You may know them by brands like Pedigree, Whiskas, Royal Canin. They own some of the biggest brands. And bring together the biggest pet care player with Hilton, one of the leading players in the hospitality industry. We together have an opportunity to create much better experiences for travelers. So one of the pilots we're doing, we have a bunch of hotels identified in a couple of markets. When you check into Home2 and Homewood, my friend Rick on Homewood is coming along.
Shout out to Rick.
When you check in with a pet, you will have access to free digital concierge services for your pet. So if your puppy is not feeling good, if you're not quite sure if you need to take them to a vet, or you need to check to figure out how to calm them down, it's essentially a version of telehealth services that will be available to our customers at no charge. So talk about benefits, intangible, something we can do. There's some exciting things to come.
That is amazing. Yeah. I'm sure if, having questions, because, if you're away, you don't have that connection to call your vet if it's after hours or wherever you are.
Getting into a vet, they're all backed up.
Yeah, especially if you're out of the state or out of your local area, and you're like, I'm trying to get to my vet, and it's not. So that is a great opportunity,
and it's an emotive opportunity. People and pets, people and kids. You're getting into the emotive side of things. So we're very excited about the difference we can make. The other thing we have going on, Rupesh, is we're going global. So you may have seen we announced a wonderful partnership with our partner.
Tell us the number. Tell us the number.
So Country Garden, an amazing partner in China, and we formed a partnership. We'll be building 1,000 Home2 suites over the next 30 years. So we're very excited about entering our market in Asia and really paving the way in terms of what extended stay is. The extended stay segment is a unique market. It produces great benefits and amenities that we're able to deliver. Customers are clearly appreciating it, and we're seeing global demand for this kind of a product and experience. So we're excited about where we're going to go globally as well. And the next one is sustainability. We're very keen on sustainability. And we're, the whole concept of electrification, not only how you run and operate your buildings, but a difference it makes. And people are shopping more and more, whether it's B2B or B2C, based on your principles and operationally how you're able to deliver on sustainability.
Yeah.
So that's one of the other areas we're looking at too.
Yeah, and our guests want to know that we're making a difference in our environment, our local area, all of those things.
Yeah.
So talk to us about what else is coming as far as, if you stayed at a Home2 Suites recently, what's something new that's coming into the space that is something that's innovative that you're excited about?
We're always looking at this whole ecosystem of living and wellness. And wellness has a fitness experience to it, as an outside of the hotel, what happens in the local community and community engagement, and also has a food and beverage component as well. So we're constantly looking at ways of improving the breakfast experience, the retail experience, the fitness experience. We recently partnered with Peloton. So you may start seeing more and more Pelotons showing up our gyms.
That's awesome.
The hydro rowing machines and some other areas.
I use that 5 days a week.
You do?
I do.
Yeah,
I
we'll
love
have to
it.
compare some stats. We do. Probably not so good after lodging, right?
I
We need
know,
to get back at it.
We'll do the 2,000 meter row.
Yeah. But look, it's all about, it's not just the room and the lobby, but collectively, how do you deliver a better experience? And we're just myopically studying what customers are looking for. We're doing a lot of focus groups of customers, corporate, leisure, soccer teams. And then, of course, pet friendly is one of the areas that we're looking at as well.
Right. Well, this is amazing. Anything else that you can share with about the Home2 Suites brand? Because I love it. Our partners love it. Guests love it. Owners love it. It's a great just combination of a win-win.
Yeah, look, I would just say big thank you to everyone who's been part of this equation. Like I started, this takes a village. We're in it together. Yeah. And this is just chapter one. I think we have exciting chapters ahead of us in terms of where we're going. As you know, we have big aspirations from a global growth perspective as well. But it's our team members. We now have, when I wake up in the morning, Rupesh, I think about we have 10,000 team members serving 40,000 guests every single day.
Wow.
And everyone is doing such an amazing job. So the way we foster, put our arms around team members who are working so hard, the way we lead them, the way we encourage them, and the way we inspire them to serve our guests will be hands down the biggest area of that's going to kind of allow us to kind of go 10x of where we are today.
This is amazing. Thank you so much.
No, it's great to be here.
Pleasure.
Appreciate you. And I see some of our Home2 leaders out there, Michael and team. So high five to everyone. You guys are amazing.
Absolutely. Shout out to all the Home2 Suites GMs, owners that are watching or are going to be watching this later. Big shout out to all you guys. We all know we're all going through as far as just running our operations, running it. And you guys have stayed resilient. So big shout out to you. Thank you so much. And I'm excited about the future of the brand.
We'll keep at it, my friend.
Thank you, man.
Be well.
Yep,
Cheers.
yep,
Enjoy
yep,
the conference.
Yep.
Cheers, everyone.
Thanks. All right, guys, that was amazing. So excited. Tomorrow, please join me live from the conference or the trade show floor in Dallas for High Tech. I'm going to be sharing the High Tech TV, the latest and the greatest technology in hospitality. So excited. Thank you to everybody that was watching this episode. And please like, share, and comment right here. Guys, until next week, we have some amazing people on for the next couple of weeks. I'm so excited about that. And you'll see that post coming soon, probably tomorrow. And it's about investing. It's about growing. It's about learning, all of those things. Guys, until next week. And by the way, next week, it's going to be Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Thank you so much for all those guys that have been just supporting me with the time shifts. Until next week, I will see you later. Please take care of yourself and each other. We'll talk to you soon.